Happy Wednesday. How is everybody? I am so excited about the topic today. Can't wait to get to it. Can't wait to get to our topic today. I know this topic is affecting everyone. Hello, Facebook. We are talking about something serious. I know I say every live is serious, and I really feel passionate about everything that we talk about. Okay, so I feel that it's serious. It's serious. Cousin is in here early. What's going on, cousin? Hello, cousin. This topic today is fire. We are talking about feelings and emotions. We are talking about feelings and emotions today. Cousin, what's going on? How you doing today? Hello, TikTok. Hello. Hello, dear Facebook. All right, so we're gonna get started. We are gonna get started. I hope y'all ready. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy today. We gotta talk about this. I hope y'all ready. So, real quick. Uh, feelings and emotions. Okay, this is something that we all 8 billion people have the job of managing. Okay, so everybody thinks everything is about them. Oh my God, I gotta deal with this. Oh, I gotta set the. I have 8 billion people all have the same job you have. I'm sorry. We have to work hard at managing our emotions and feelings. Our emotions and feelings will be everything to the outcome of our lives and our happiness. Okay. I'm good. I'm here retwisting my hair. Okay, cousin, get it together. Okay. Um, these feelings and emotions will be everything. Okay. To not just the advancement of your life, but to your happiness. Okay. Whew, I can't wait to talk about the scale on this one. But listen to me. Let me just talk for a second. Okay. Understand that whatever the condition of the mind is going to determine the outcome of everything about you. The condition of the mind determines the outcome of everything about you. Okay. So if you have a sick mind, you will have a sick outcome. Okay. Everything will suffer. Your relationships, of course, your overall happiness, your success in terms of money. Everything will suffer if you cannot manage these feelings and emotions and you have a sick mind. The mind guides everything else. The mind determines how well you handle emotions and feelings. None of us are exempt from our emotions and our feelings. None of us. None of us. There is no excuse to not manage these. Okay. People make excuses like, oh, my mom abandoned me. Oh, you know, I was left for dead. Oh, these are excuses people make up to be unhinged. Okay. People want an excuse to not manage this. It's only hurting you not managing your emotions and feelings correctly. Okay. All of us have a reason to sort of kind of like crash out, if y'all the words y'all be saying. We all have a reason to crash out. Okay. I'm sure we all do. Um, so when it comes to like what triggers us, we have to pay attention to our triggers. Like we have to figure it out. Like, okay, when I get real upset, what's happening? Please do this for me. The next time you get very upset at something, analyze the trigger. Like, what happened? Who did it? Where exactly did it come from? Like, this is going to be super important to you getting through your sort of like emotions and feelings. We're all human. Okay. I wish we didn't have to deal with emotions like we do. We do. We do. So I have a scale. Okay. So the scale is going to be today. I'll answer the scale later on in the live. But on a scale from 1 through 10, how good are you at managing your emotions and feelings? 1 being horrible, 10 being amazing at it. Where are we? I need to know who I'm talking to. Where are we in terms of managing your emotions? M Court, what's going on TikTok? Where are we? I need to know who I'm talking to. Who am I talking to? Where are we? How good are y'all at managing your emotions on a scale of 1 through 10? Where we at? Another big problem with managing emotions is not feeling nothing. That's not good to handle. That's not good. That's not a good way to manage your emotions either. Um, we can't live a life exempt of what's going on. 7, you a 7? Okay. I'm gonna answer this later on in the live. Chris, what's going on TikTok? Yeah, I'm gonna answer that later on. 1 through 10, where I'm at. I think I'm pretty good at managing emotions, to be real with you. Sean Bond, what's going on? 3? Dang. Saran, what's going on TikTok? We got a 3? Why? What you be doing? Why you so low? Why you handling your emotions so bad? It's hard. It's not easy. Okay. It's not easy. And this is going to determine the outcome of everything about us, especially our happiness. The mind has to be controlled. The mind cannot be sick if we are going to experience happiness. It just can't be. You hear that? We playing emotions in the background. We gotta cut that though, because they might clip us. I forgot, Cat. We might have to clip the song. Cut the song before we get clipped. You like a 4? Cousin, why you a 4? Showing on them beats. What's going on TikTok? I'm gonna definitely answer this question later on in the live. Okay, we got more stuff to talk about. We have some work to do. Okay. Okay. So our emotional well-being is exemplary of all the experiences, all the things we've been exposed to. That's an example of where we are and how we kind of react toward things. Okay. So it's not exactly your fault. But when you are getting outcomes that you don't want, that's a telltale sign that something has to change. Okay. We have to manage these emotions a lot differently if you are getting outcomes you don't want. Okay. Nobody wants, somebody says something to you, you're at a dinner party and you react, bitch, you asshole. No, like, you know how bad that makes you look? But then you don't want to look bad you don't want to look like a punk or something at the same time, right? So it's like, how do you handle it? You have to manage your emotions. I keep telling y'all, listen, do not underestimate meditation. Meditation allows you to really mentally process what's happening to you before you get reactionary. Because we want the outcomes. We don't care about nothing else. We want the most out of our lives. We want happiness. So that's the goal. We don't care about much else. Okay. So when we're reactionary and we're getting further from our goals, further from happiness, we're beating our own selves. We're done beating our own selves because of our emotions. We cannot make excuses about what cousin, brother, sister, mother did to us that made us this way. All it's doing is separating you from your goals, separating you from the happiness that you deserve. That's all it's doing. You're getting back exactly how you manage these emotions and feelings. That's exactly what's being thrown right back at you. And it's unfortunate. It makes me very sad to see that happening to so many people, because I'm the one that just be like, F everybody and don't talk. Yeah, that's not going, that's so. I know we talked about that in the previous live. Like, a big part of managing your emotions and feelings as well is coming up with expressions and terms to use when you feel some type of way. Okay, you have to express when you feel some type of way. It Listen to me. It is hard to have certain conversations. It is. Just get the words out. Just say it. Just get it out. It's so much easier to get the words out, to say what you feel, than to deal with a bunch of issues ongoing with the same person, the same environment, the same situation. Africa Naz, what's going on? Latanya, what's going on TikTok? Conversations are hard at first. It is, but it's much easier to have that one conversation than to, you know, deal with bitterness because you're not setting those boundaries. Like, we can't live like that. Yeah, we can't live like that. Yeah. So getting back to what I was saying, like, everybody, I'm gonna tell you, you can easily be manipulated, conquered. You can easily be under somebody's grip when you are emotional. Okay? Don't let nobody that's a predator see that you're easily altered emotionally. Oh my God. You're done. You're done. Even if you do feel some type of way, you better work, you better go crazy, basically hiding that. Like, keep your emotions concealed. Because once people know where they can hit you at to hurt you, you're chicken fodder. Parthenia, what's going on TikTok? Yeah, once somebody knows that you're an emotional person, why do you think? Why do you think a lot of, I don't want to get into politics or nothing, but a lot of leaders, why do you think they use the tactics on Trump that they use? Because he's so, like, reactionary, you know? Meditation, y'all. I'm gonna keep saying that. Meditation is something that you want to implement. Trust me, do not underestimate it. It seems like, what are we doing here? We're just sitting here just quiet. But once you start getting into the practices of meditation and you're strengthening the brain, which is exactly a muscle, and you can now process when people are disrespectful, process when there's something you don't like, to get the outcome you want. That's all we're trying to do, right? When we become emotional and reactionary, it's because we want something we're not getting and we're frustrated. Lashing out is going to get us further away from what we want. We're living in a crazy time where everybody is so far away from their goals. Yet everything is right at our fingertips. It's so sad. Boss baby, what's going on TikTok? We should have the world should be we should be just going crazy out here. Like, we should be achieving everything we want to achieve, but we can't right now. It's like we're limited, but we have so much available to us. How sad is that? If you look at people throughout history, they would look at us right now and say, "Oh my God, if I had all that available to me, I can talk to y'all around the world right now on this platform." You know how long it would take me to send a message to France 200 years ago? You know how long it would take that message to get there? Rome 23, what's going on TikTok? Like, our emotions and feelings can't be the reason that we're limiting ourselves. We can't limit ourselves in that regard. We can't. Cousin said, right, exactly. I play for keeps. What's popping on TikTok? We talking about emotions and feelings. Like, Cousin Gail, what's going on TikTok? I see you. We talking about emotions and feelings in here. We are talking about emotions and feelings today. Like 3 months? It's going to take 3 months for me to get a message from here to France 200 years ago? Exactly. Exactly. We said it in the last live. By that time, a whole war could be. I'd be like, "Oh no, I was agreeing with you." They don't even know. It took them 3 months to realize I was agreeing with them. By that time, we done went through 4 wars. LA, what's going on TikTok? So this is a time where we should be seizing every opportunity. Okay, we should not be blocking our blessings because we are in the way of our own emotions. Okay. Let me tell y'all something. Nobody cares that your mother abandoned you. Like, really, I'm sorry. I wish everybody cared. I would listen, I'm the most empathetic person in the world. But if I'm running a business and I have a bottom line, I can't care. I don't have time to care about your mother abandoning you. What's up, Shay on Instagram? What's up, Shay? Listen, I don't have time. I gotta meet bottom lines. I'm trying to win. I'm paying you. I'm paying you to do a job. You think I have time or care about why you so emotional and why you so in your feelings? No one cares. Okay, you're gonna miss every opportunity, and we had a time where we should be jumping on all our opportunities right now. Okay, this is a job of all 8 billion people in the world. You have the job yourself, no one else, of managing your emotions. You cannot get a significant other to help you manage your emotions. You put in something that should be your job onto other people and you wondering why you running people away. If you have met the most amazing spouse, partner, whatever, and you're now pouring all your emotions onto them because, hey Shay, you are now pouring all your emotions onto them because that's just what you do. That's just the easiest way to feel better. How unfortunate is that? You love this person and you just pouring all of your problems onto this person. It's not their job to fix you emotionally, okay? You will get so much out of your relationships if you did not do this. Okay? Like, you cannot be so emotional and you snapping on your family, your closest people to you, your mother, your this, your that. You snapping on everybody. You should not even snap on a mother who has abandoned you. You don't reserve the right to do that. That's that like we have to deal with this ourselves, right? We can speak to whoever we need to speak to, learn how to verbalize your emotions and your feelings to get your point across. Let me tell y'all a secret. If you are not good at verbalizing your emotions and feelings, everybody's going to focus on your behavior and not what it is that you want. And then you're getting further from your happiness again. We got to get y'all closer to happiness. Managing your emotions and feelings is the one thing that's going to get you the closest there. Like, we got people that's so emotional, so reactionary, and they just like, that's just how I am, not realizing they tarnishing all opportunity, all their related. People slowly start separating from you because they want to have a good time. People are stressed. People don't have time to come around you and you snapping again or you get energy off because you got an attitude again. So nobody got time for that. They're not even going to tell you. They just going to slowly start backing up from you. Then you're gonna start lashing out again online. Like, oh, I don't know why they keep acting funny. Now they're the problem. People never look within. It's a shame. Put that crash out energy into winning. Exactly. Exactly. You would think. But we had the live yesterday on winners and losers. People think people are going to do what they want to do. But this is very important. Like you have to manage your emotions. And if you are somebody who, like my cousin was just saying, she is where she just don't even be caring. She's on the other opposite end of it. Like she don't even mention her feelings because it's just like hard to even care anymore. You know, and that happens when people are super disappointed all the time. It's just hard to even care anymore. If you are getting to that point, that's a big problem too. That's a big problem too. If you are getting to that point, that's a big problem. because we're human. Over time, that's not going to serve you anymore because you're still not getting what you want. Not caring does not exactly get you access to what you really want. Okay. All right, y'all. So we back to the question. On a scale from 1 through 10, 1 being you are great at managing your emotions, 10 you are horrible at it. Where are we? Where are we? I'm gonna answer the question. But where are we, y'all? I would say I'm pretty good at managing my emotions. I can be a little emotionless sometimes. I don't know. And I could be overly empathetic. I don't know. But I'm pretty good at managing my emotions. Um, I'm an 8 in this department. Now, every scale we give, I have to tell y'all, when it comes to relationships, that's my issue. That's the kryptonite, the superwoman. That's the kryptonite, the superwoman. Okay, I am not good at it. Okay, so if we're exempt from emotions, from the relationship, the romantic thing, I'm great at my feelings and emotions. Actually, now we put the romantic thing, which you know your girl is bad at. If you put that into question, whew, that's a whole nother scale. Cousin Gail says she about a 7, 8. I like that. Yes, that's pretty up there. It depends on what it is. Exactly, Shay. Because I'm not gonna lie. I can manage my emotions beautifully with everything. Here's the thing: your children, your parents, and your significant other, they will bring out feelings in you that are way more intense than any other relationship in your life. Your kids, your parents, and your significant other. In saying that, you have to actually balance those emotions with those three entities even more. Like you have to put extra energy into managing your emotions with those three entities because I'm telling you, they have more gravity on you than any other relationship that you'll ever have. Okay? Those three. And like I said to y'all before, those three, Sheikah, what's going on TikTok? Those three and your siblings, if you have them. I remember my siblings really pissing me off when I was younger. Yeah, siblings can piss you off, but the weight, the biggest weight in your life with your emotions will be your parents, your children, and your significant other at that time, who you're deeply in love with at that time. Dang up. But what I was gonna say to y'all is like, it's so important that we manage these three entities. Like we were saying on our live before, if you got a crack addicted child or parent or something like that, they will take everything from you won't have a boundary when it comes to them. Like we were talking about on the live before, you just want to have a boundary. What's up, Biggs Jamaican? I see you over there. Go check out Biggs Jamaican, y'all. Go check out Biggs Jamaican on Taylor Street, please, and thank you. We are talking about feelings and emotions. Feelings and emotions. Did I say my scale? I think I'm about an 8. I think I'm about an 8. 1 being horrible at managing emotions and 10 being amazing at it. I'm at about an 8. We just gonna leave it there. But yeah, if the parents, I don't have kids, thank God. But my parents can piss me off. My significant other can really piss me off. And it's hard to manage those things when that happens. But for the most part, I'm pretty good at managing I'm not like crazy reactionary or emotional. Listen. We have to balance this out. We cannot live in a state of emotion. It just can't be. All right, y'all, read this comment real quick. True. But outside of those entities, everything is not for everybody. Like Shay said, depends on the situation because you can win and not even give a. Okay. So true, Big Jamaican says. So our mind, our mental sort of like the quality of our mental health is going to determine everything about everything, like what it is that we do, how we interact, how we respond, our emotions is going to determine everything. The quality of our mental stability, everything else follows after that. Okay. So if you and we had the job ourselves, like I keep telling y'all, you cannot put this on other people. No one's going to be able to help you achieve a sort of mental health that's going to make you make good decisions and reactionary in terms of your feelings and emotions. That's all it is a reaction. Your feelings and emotions are just a reaction from what's happening to you around you and what people are saying and doing. That's all it is. So when you react in a certain way, you have to look within. Why am I acting like that? It's a you thing. Don't get me wrong. Triggers are there. You have to be aware of things that trigger you. And you cannot keep going to the same sick environments, around the same sick people, seeing that you're, being triggered and keep going around it thinking you're going to get a different result. That's just crazy. It's not going to happen. If you are super triggered and it's hard for you to manage your emotions in certain environments and around certain people, please, I beg of you, stay away. Stay away. Stefan, what's going on Instagram? Like, stay away. Why are you battling the uphill battle like that? I don't get why people do that. Like, it's like we're glutton for punishment as humans. This is one of the sick traits of a human being. We are glutton for punishment. We go into environments where we know it's going to piss us off, and we still go. And we get pissed off. And we blame everybody else. That's what we do. Managing these emotions, I can't express to you enough how fast you can go and get just up and get things that you want. I can't express to you enough. No one should even know that they had the ability to piss you off. Seriously, they shouldn't even know. That should be your thing. It should be a you thing. Not unless you really care about their opinions and you have that talk. Okay, like I told y'all, express your feelings to people you really value so that we can nip it in the bud. Don't just keep it to yourself and then it keeps going on. But if it's somebody you don't respect, there's nothing we should be talking about. If this person you don't respect, we should not be even talking about your feelings toward anything that they've done or said. All you should be doing is removing yourself. That's it. Okay, that's it. Why are you standing there fighting battles with people you don't even want to be around? Like, why? I don't get why people do that. That's called not being accountable for self. Exactly. It's so funny you said that word because my dear mother wants one of the next topics to be on accountability. So I think we're going to have to talk about accountability one of these lives, okay? Because everybody is so much more comfortable with blaming outside factors for their outcomes. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. You always want to see what you could have done different. I don't care if I got wet when I went outside in the rain. It's not the rain's fault. It's not Mother Nature's fault that I got wet. I should have done something to stop myself from getting wet. That's taking accountability. Okay? People don't want to do that. They'll sit here and argue and getting mad at the rain, getting mad at Mother Nature, getting mad at Trump, getting mad at the administration. Leave my cousin alone. Yeah, so accountability is everything. That's everything. That's everything. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna hit at about an 8. I'm gonna hit about an 8 as far as this 1 through 10 managing my emotions. But it does depend on what it is. It does depend. I'm a sucker for love. We've said that a million times on here. It's no secret. Okay. When I'm in love, I'm a sucker. Okay. Just what it is. Anybody want to come on here and talk? I said a lot. Anybody want to come on here and talk? Who wants to come on here and talk? If you want to come up here and talk to me, all you have to do is put your email in the chat from wherever you are. Just put your email in the chat from wherever you are. We will see it. And you can come on the live and talk to me. I talk back. Let's talk money. I talk back. Y'all, I'm trying to think. So I really want to hit the major topics that I want to get to before I get to other topics in our lives. There's so many things I want to talk to you guys about. And I know I just can't give it all at once. That's why I try to stay on topic when I do the lives. And if you do come on here to talk to me, please stay on topic and give me a problem based on the topic that we're talking about. Please. Please and thank you. Yeah. So I'm keep sticking to it. You can go on keylifecoaches.com. You can book me directly for 30 and 60-minute sessions. And please turn your notifications on. People are saying that they're getting notifications from some platforms, but not all of them. But turn your notifications on so that you can see when we will be live. You want to come back up here? All right, Kat. Send the email. Get the email from Instagram. We about to bring somebody on. I can't see. We're having some serious problems with Facebook. I can't see y'all. We had an issue with Facebook yesterday. No problem. We should have somebody coming up here in 2 seconds. We're gonna talk. Please bring in a problem about emotions and feelings. Emotions and feelings. Let's talk about that, okay? Let's see what you guys say about emotions and feelings. Satu, Kitty Harris. I see y'all on Facebook. I see y'all liked it, but for whatever reason, we gotta work the mechanics out on Facebook as far as the where I can't see the comments. Sometimes everything works like a charm, sometimes it doesn't. So we working it out. We are working it out. Jesus said, work it out. Let me see if my comment come up. Oh, y'all might just be sitting back chilling on Facebook, just watching, huh? I can't see nobody watching or nothing. I can't see nothing on Facebook today. 24 karat white. What's going on Instagram? What's popping? Are y'all in, cousin? Did you get in? What's going on? You coming up? You coming up to talk to me? We are waiting for my cousin to come on live. We are going to talk about our topic. Hopefully, she has a problem about this. It's about emotions, feelings and emotions. Feelings and emotions. If you missed the first part of the live, all right, y'all, about to bring her on. My bad. What's up, cousin?
Yo, cousin. Yo, cousin.
You. What's
Why
going
you keep getting
on?
me on these live?
You keep coming on. You what you mean? Talk to us.
Why?
What's your
Why? No.
what's up, cousin? I
Um.
see you over there just on Instagram. What's going on? So what's up? What you got to talk? What's popping? What you got to talk about feelings and emotions today?
I don't know. Feelings and emotions. Feelings and emotions. Yeah. It was something that you had said that I wanted to say. Wanted to speak further on. Now I can't remember it. But all right. Yeah, I said I was a 4.
Yeah, that's low. Why you so low?
Yeah, because I don't know. I just been through so much. When people do stuff, I just be like, okay, that's how that person is. That's how they gonna be. Another one bites the dust, or I think about everything that went on and I approach it at a later date. But I'm not the crash out type. I think I'm a 4 because I don't really show emotions to anybody. You know what I'm saying? If it bothered me in that moment, you'll never know. You might find out later on if I decide to speak on it. If you're one of them people who I value, then yeah, I'm gonna find a way to talk to you about it later. Like if it really bothered me. But I think I'm a 4 because I'll shut down. I'll just be like, you won't hear from me for a month.
Mm.
But I think that's just like I be in my own feelings though. Sometimes they don't even have to deal with other people. It just be like a part of my self reflection and stuff. Like I'll just not so much as ghost everybody. I slightly ghost everybody. But if you call my phone, I'll answer sometimes.
Mm.
But that's why I think I'm just so horrible with it. That's why I said like I'm a 4. Like, yeah.
Cousin Gail said yes, she's a 4.
Cousin.
So what you've done is you've developed sort of an emotional callus, which is you've become so tough because you have been hurt so many times again and again and again. So when people do something to hurt you, you've just learned to suppress. It's like you're not even reactionary anymore. You have stopped it. Like look,
Yeah.
you've found that it doesn't work, doesn't help. So now you're like, I'll just recluse. That's more of a way to handle my emotions at this point. But
Mm-hmm.
when you recluse, it implodes. We have to kind of some way let it out. Use like just have
Oh,
sort
I
of
talk to
descriptive words.
myself.
That's an
I,
implosion. That's an implosion. I would rather you put it back
Even if
on
I'm talking
whoever
out
it is.
loud, like I'm not keeping it in, just thinking about it in my head. I'll sit here and have a whole conversation just to get certain things out. And sometimes if I feel a need, I'll be like, all right, let me call this person and tell them what I just came up with. Sometimes I'll be like, you know what? They ain't even worth the time for me to call them and tell them that. Because they
So
don't care anyway.
cousin Gail said, but that's also bad. So yeah, so like I was saying,
Yeah.
that's going to
That's
create an
why I'm a 4.
implosion. Yeah, and that's going to also make you bitter, like throughout life and time and stuff like that. You have to sort of like set up a sort of like a predetermined sort of like emotional words that you can use to describe yourself, like to describe what you're feeling. So when it happens, it's not disrespectful. When you feel like a bad feeling, like when somebody has really done something that you don't like and you feel that negative feeling, you have to sort of like express yourself and just say it in that moment. It's so much easier in the moment, but it's hard. We kind of process it later, like, hold on, what they mean? Then when I left, they threw my coat. Then they told me they spoke to everybody but me. Then we be like added up like that. You feel me? But
Yeah.
sometimes like hold up, what's that? And then you I say you sitting there with it too long. And it's like the
Right.
longer you sit with it, and then it's like the next time you see them, they might either be the same or they might be totally different. Like you'd be like, oh, I was tripping for nothing, but you sat with it long. You sat with it unnecessarily. It puts stress on you unnecessarily. And that's what I don't want. We got to get rid of it. We got to manage our emotions and feelings in a way that gets us what we want. And we're not, sort of like imploding. And I'm going to tell you this. I hate, like I told y'all before, I hate that the brain sort of replays and kind of turns against us.
Mhm.
It's all the negative things. Like I said to y'all before, you walk into a room, it's 100 people in the room. All 99 people are just amazing towards you. Drea, dang, you look nice, Drea. It's so good to see you. One person smug to you. The brain will remember the one person.
They one person.
90,
And
99
you be
people
ready to
was just
fight. You
so
be ready
that's
to fight.
so you have to manage being human, the fact that our brain is constantly imploding on us. We have to manage that, right? And then we have to also
Mhm.
come up with ways. Don't even be around people who trigger us. That has to stop.
Oh
Like, be
yeah.
around people who are your people. Be around people who
Yep.
celebrate you. Like I told you on the live yesterday. You said, Key, when I'm around you, I feel your energy. Your energy is amazing. I
Yep.
told you right away. I said, Drea,
Always.
not everybody receives me that way. I said, when I go around certain people, it might shake
And
their
that's
demons. I
so
don't
hard
know.
for me to really believe. That's so hard for me to believe, Key. Real rap. Because like your energy is just amazing. It gives your energy gives energy. And it always has. So when you
But when
say
people are
people reject it,
when people are suffering and they're not living in that space, that energy is like almost it's like a repellent. It shakes their demons. It's like, whoo, she a little like how she make it to the 40s and she's still so light. Like how? Like it's like I'm angry. I'm mad at everybody. Everybody did me wrong. This and that,
yeah,
and you mad. So they don't understand the presence
yeah,
and the light of God. They don't like it's just it
right,
don't it really attacks demons. So people are like rejecting me or like, so that's why I put myself and on one of the lives somebody was saying, the thing that the stuff you're trying to do in Philly, people are going to reject it. And I get that, but I'm not here for the people rejecting what I'm doing. I'm here for the
right,
people that are
right.
for it. Who has time to be
Mm-hmm.
convincing somebody otherwise? I remember when I had my restaurant, why would I put an attitudey and worker in the front when I could hire somebody and try to teach them? Oh, you gotta smile. Oh, you gotta be nice to people. Why would I go through that and I could have somebody who naturally is good at
Is that
and just
person.
naturally is that person?
Right,
Why? I'm
right,
not doing that. I'm not spending my life on an uphill battle with people. No, I'm going to be where people want to hear me, where people want to see me, that's all I care about. I don't care about the people who don't want to see me. It's just I don't have time. That's what y'all got to realize too.
right.
We don't have time. We on this
Yep.
earth. Listen, if we seize every opportunity, one life is enough. But at the same time, we don't have time.
In
Wasted on
time, right.
convincing, even in sales, they even tell you the real seasoned salespeople that are worth a fortune, they are
Uh-huh.
going to sell to a person who they know wants to buy. They're not selling to a
Right,
person who they don't want to buy no matter what you say. You can say 1,000
right,
things of why this bullshit is good. They don't care. They're not going to buy it. You got somebody who they already want to buy it. This is what they do. Whatever you're selling, that's already what they do. So they like, you ain't even
mm-hmm.
got to say much. You already around the people who want what you're delivering. And that's what
Right,
I encourage everybody listening. The people who watch the lives later, thank you so much. Y'all, so many people watch the lives later. It's unbelievable. But in doing whoever's watching, make sure you talk to. Don't even finish a conversation with somebody who don't even want to hear you talk. It's a waste of it's
exactly.
a waste of, we don't have time. I'd rather be around people and talk to people, fellowship with people who want me there. It's that simple.
Right. Who's going to receive it and use it?
That's it. Like, so so like when I said to you about the energy, some people don't receive it. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I know that that's true, but I have ignored haters for so long. Like people be like always
Yeah, I
mentioning
know.
haters. Like, oh, the haters. I'm like, how do y'all think about
Yeah.
haters so much? I'm so focused
Right,
on the people that's
right,
for me, I can't even think about a hater. Like my
right.
brain doesn't
Because
even
they
look
over there
towards
somewhere
it.
hating.
And I can't see you, sis, because guess what? That's not what I'm looking at the people who with me. That's where I'm at. I'm not here to convince nobody.
Exactly.
For
Right.
what? That's a waste of energy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here to convince
Yeah.
nobody. I'm sorry. That's why I told y'all on one of the lives, I refuse to be a politician because I'm not convincing anybody of anything. People be like, Kate, oh,
Right.
you should hear what people be telling me. Run for mayor. I'm not convincing
What?
people of nothing. Like, y'all got me chopped up. It's so bad. I
Right.
don't even want to get a doctorate because I'm not convincing nobody of nothing. Once you see a label on my name, you think I owe you. I don't owe. I'm here for the grace of God. I'm not here to convince people of
Right.
anything. It's that
Mm-hmm.
simple. It's some people talking. Cousin Gail
What they
said,
saying?
not only what you want, but more importantly, what you don't want. And Cousin Jess said, agree. And Cousin Gail said, preach. I turned down catering jobs because people want to haggle about price. Oh, for sure. And
Yeah, she do
Jess,
that all
yes,
the time.
period. Exactly, Jess. Period. What the kids
She,
do? Period.
They be like that.
Listen, I'm learning. It's a lot of kids
No.
that watch these lives too. I got kids as young as like 6,
Do you
7 years
follow
old
my
that watch these
cousin
lives.
on TikTok? You don't be watching my cousin on TikTok?
I don't
Who
be
that?
going to her page that much.
Him, Mercedes.
I have a lot of
She said, she don't go to your
Hello,
page that
cousin.
much.
All right, Drea. So, hey, cousin. Hey,
Hey,
are you so big? Oh my God.
I
Yes.
do follow you on TikTok, but I don't know. I have like following like a lot of people, so I can't even find your. That's
Keep
why.
sticking to
Following a
it. If
lot of
y'all trying
people.
to find me, it's keep sticking to it. All one word on every platform. Keep sticking to it. All one word on every platform.
Mhm.
Yeah, y'all. Listen,
Yeah.
don't waste your time trying to convince anybody of who you are and what you're capable of.
Right.
It's a waste of time.
Right.
I'm telling y'all, they
Yeah.
already are determined. If you have to do that much convincing, they are ready. What's up, Hatch? What's going on? They are already convinced against you. If you got to sit
Right.
there and convince them of anything, you wasting your time. Okay, you want people that's going to embrace you. It's easy. They already want to hear what you have to say. Go there and be around those environments. It makes life so much easier. You get less triggered. We're talking about emotions and feelings. Way less triggered when you're around that. That shouldn't be that big of a battle to manage your emotions and feelings. If it's that big of a battle, you're being triggered.
Right.
You're being triggered. And that's a big part.
Absolutely.
Managing your emotions is staying away from your triggers. You gotta
Yep.
stay away from your
Yep.
triggers.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I definitely
Yeah.
stay away from my trigger. That I
I don't
stay
stay away from my
away.
trigger. My number one trigger is the romantic thing, and I don't stay away. I'm a moth to the flame, burned by the fire. My love is blind. Can't you see my desire? That's the way love goes.
Love goes. That's the way
That's
love
my
goes.
that's my kryptonite, the superwoman. I'll admit it until the end of time. That's my kryptonite. Yep. So, all right, cousin.
Man.
I hope that helped you. Start
But
talking more
yeah,
about
I'm
your
a
feelings in a moment. We talked about this before. I think you sort of brought this sort of problem up before in one of our
mhm.
topics before. Yeah, you got
It
to start
was
expressing
probably
yourself.
with the relationship.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
leave it on them. Don't put it on you and your beautiful spirit. And now you all down because you just haven't said what it is that you need to say or whatever, or put it back on them. If you feel the type of way,
Right.
put it right back on them. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we got to do. All right, cousin.
Yeah. All right, cousin.
Tune into the
It's-
next live. All right.
all right. I'll be here.
All right. Love
I'll
you.
be here. All right.
All
Love you.
right.
Great talking
Thanks
to
for
you
coming on.
always.
Great talking to
You're
you.
welcome, bro.
All right. Run them likes up on TikTok. Run them likes up on TikTok, y'all. Run us up. Run us up on TikTok. Hit the like button. Like. All right, y'all. So yeah, I just want to make sure like everybody is getting the most out of these lives. A lot of the times I reiterate what we've learned on previous lives. You want to make sure that you are, staying away from triggers. You want to make sure that any issues that you have that have come from your experiences that you handle, it is your job to handle. It is not something that you put on your relationships, put on your significant others, put on your parents. It's not their problem. It's your problem, and it directly benefits or affects you. So that's your number one job. If you are handling things and reactionary toward things and you don't like how you were feeling and acting, it's your number one priority. Okay. And one of the things you're going to do, you're going to avoid triggers. You're going to stay away from your triggers. Okay. Identify and then stay away from triggers. Okay. I love y'all. I can't wait to see y'all on the next live. Turn your notifications on all platforms so you can see the live. If you just can't wait for the next live, go on keylifecoaches.com. You can book me for 30 and 60-minute sessions right now. I love y'all. See y'all on the next live. It should be, I'm thinking tomorrow should be our next live. I do have an event Friday So I won't be on Friday. But tomorrow I'll be on. I love you.